YouTube, welcome back. This is your favorite, Uncle German, about to react to another video. I guess this is like a tag or something like that. It's something, but it's a sport. I'm pretty sure it's a sport. And I'm finna check it out, man. Let's go and get right into it.
Three-time Chinese champions. These guys have got the skills to compete with the best.
I did not expect to see this at all.
ParkourMan, the three-time Chinese champions. One of our colleagues, Carl Shapiro, has said that these guys, he was saying this 2 years ago, these guys have got the skills, the abilities to compete with the best, but they haven't had the opportunities. COVID ruined it at first, then visa problems, but finally they are here, and we have the leading chase tag.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, the unknown quantity. We're
APK Blue, based in Indianapolis in the USA. They do not
need to lay off the chips, don't they?
a quad to train on a regular basis. They are going multi-penguin down the mountain. This is one of the moves they've... If they bust that out in the middle of a game, then something is going incredibly silly.
But glue is in it. If nothing else, they are going to put on a show.
Yeah, but we are going to start with their number 6, Tyler Carey, evading
I ain't never
first.
seen. Have I seen
And
one
it
of
is
these, like,
Yu
maybe
Wei,
one time in
the
like
team captain for
on a show or something?
ParkourMan.
I don't know.
Now we've got a whole collection of incredible athletes in this ParkourMan team. There's speed champions and ninja masters and all sorts of stuff.
So this is just
They've gone
tag.
viral on the internet for some of the stuff they're doing. And look at the speed!
Quick, man. You
Now
better.
then, I know it's only a few
That's
seconds.
my cousin, man.
But are we changing some opinions yet, Joey?
Instantly,
my
he played the
cousin.
bridge game so well, and then just the pure power to run down. I don't want to say what
Look
that
at
move was
him,
called
man.
before,
Yeah,
but
we
run
quick,
over
my
the
boy.
sisters and make the tag.
Yeah, well, his name's Yu Wei. No way in that opening chase for Tyler Carey. Elijah van der Weiver from Kansas City, Missouri. Oh, look at how smoothly he's moved through all of that.
He touched
Yu
him.
Wei, you can't get
Oh,
away
he
from
got
him.
him.
Man,
Yep.
Elijah makes the tag.
Classic
quick.
dive from
Oh,
Elijah.
my
What I
cousin
really
got
like he does there,
tagged that
these
quick.
teams practice these dives by diving to the edge, the border of the quad. And he literally did it exactly how you would do in practice to try to save your wrists a little bit. Diving, catching the tag, and then catching himself on the ridge.
You gotta actually.
What is this start?
Hold on. So you gotta actually pull something? Man, I ain't even see it really. Like I saw, I'm like, did he touch him? But he must have pulled or something.
Yeah, what is this start? He's riding that bar like it's a carousel horse. But down he gets as Logon comes in after him and Elijah's away. I'm still trying to work out what he's done to his top. He's absolutely mangled him.
That is
Takes the long
ridiculous,
road.
man. Do you see how that is insane to me. Like to move like that.
Logon comes in after him and Elijah's away.
Look
I'm
at this
still trying to
movement,
work out
watch
what
this.
he's done to his
Right
top.
here.
He's absolutely mangled him.
That
And
is
Logon takes the long road. And that's the end of the road for Elijah in that chase.
Wow, and Elijah, I call him the swaggiest man on the planet. He moves, he even stands with swag, but he showed some true emotion right there, throwing his fist at the ground.
Oh,
He
now
is
we've
not
got an
happy.
injury here, I think.
Oh,
Is it
no.
a dislocation? It may be. It is basically a hazard of the job, Joey.
Especially when you're going at these speeds, and the border is at such a slant that if you hit it hard, it's gonna hurt.
Right, we're going to go and speak in this little break to Frank Mejia from APK Blue. Look at it. You've gone for the headband tonight, Frank. You're always a man who loves an accessory.
Oh man, all the accessories and then some, Dan. I'll tell you what, man, this is already an intense match to begin with, going against these guys, and now having this.
I tell you what, us as humans is just amazing just because we just would make anything into a sport, man. Like we turned a childhood like thing that we like enjoyed as kids, and now it's a sport. That's crazy. I mean, I know it's parkour, but they make it a tag parkour.
And it's definitely rattling people, but hey, all of us are gonna get it. We're rooting for ParkourMan because we know that they're really great. Like, these guys are some of the best killers we've seen out here thus far.
What is it that you guys on APK Blue have got against sleeves? Why don't you want...
So it's a little bit of strategy, a little bit of... Oh my god, this is gonna be sick! Guys.
Head wrapped up looking like a warrior right now.
This is true boxing right now.
I thought it was like a shoulder or something. He just bust his head open and he is back on.
He is back for blood. He is not gonna let this one go. And here we see Brother. Oh, he's a very scrambly one, but so is this guy from ParkourMan. Let's see how he stacks up. Ooh, good adjustment, good cut. Can he keep it balanced? Yes! Oh my god, such a good thread in. Oh, what's he doing? Can he get him? So close, so close. Can Brother get this scrambly master just as scrambly as he is? Oh!
Frank Mahir has just called in an evasion for ParkourMan against his own team.
You can't just stand
On
on
accident.
top.
Oh, wow.
I'm not saying you can't, because I don't watch
And
this.
picked up the point. Astonishing.
Logong's already feeling on top of the world right now. He played that so well. Every time Brother thought he had him in a good point, Logong just throws him off balance. He was never able to get close enough for the tag.
This is astonishing. Logong, how much more can he do? There is
Hold on, so
literally
he's
glamour
stay on.
dripping down his head, and he has managed to put
he got
ParkourMan in charge of
that's
this,
a
but the tag
good-
is made by Logan Piner. It is 1-0 to the three-time Chinese champion.
Logan must have been feeling a little bit of pressure. Doesn't duck down and go through one of the low windows on Lazy Boy. He goes over the top, which is a much
Look at
higher
him, he
drop
got
to the ground.
blood on his face.
Look, we can't speak to those guys in ParkourMan because their English isn't any good, but I would imagine Logong, if we did ask him, he would just say, my head hurts, but I'm dead good at this. Logan Piner starting at the very, very top.
You
of
gotta
the
have some
tilted cube.
good knees for this, man.
And hops, and that's a high-risk maneuver. And has he really benefited? Well, it's burnt a few seconds of this chase. And he now heads under the ridge. Under the ridge again. Just trying to wait for his man to make a move, and he does make a move, and he can't get away around the loading bay. And
That's so
ParkourMan still lead
good.
this game. In comes Frank Mahir. 60% chase tag athletes, 40% accessories. Launches through, he is a pocket rocket, a mighty mouse. Small but powerful, like a fisherman's friend mint. Around the outside he goes, dives through the ridge, doesn't make contact, but he keeps on going. Up to the top of the mountain, drops into the tilted view. He's got his man, he's got his man! He has got his man!
It seemed like
But only just. I mean, there were 5
gave
seconds
up.
left. It felt like he was chasing for hours.
Oh, that was very intense. And
It seemed
again,
like he
it looked like
gave
Frank was
up.
kind of expecting a couple cutbacks. You could see as he jumped to tilted cube from the top of the mountain, he looked like he was trying to slow himself down because he expected them to stop there, but instead he just
Yes,
kept gunning
that's
it towards
exactly.
Sisters.
Because he could have got away from him.
Tom Key comes in. The ParkourMan team going through their roster, giving each of their guys a chance. And you have to say,
You
they've
don't
not seen
stop
it in action
until you
before, but
hear
they
that
really
thing,
do look
man.
like they've got some serious skills. They do still lead this game, of course, but Frank Mahir,
Oh my gosh,
the
that was
Sisters turned
nice.
back on himself, but it was just not quick enough because Tom Key manages to turn on a sixpence, come back and
I'll
grab
tell
it.
you.
That was legitimately high-level strategy right there. He came over Sisters, bridged the gap, right foot on the Sister,
Oh
his
my
left foot
God.
on the bar of loading bay. This completely stops him and gives him power to go
I'm finna
one
go back
way
and
or the
climb
other. It
some
doesn't
trees or
matter
something.
which way Frank goes. He's ready.
Wow, Tom Key means that at the halfway stage, it is 1-0 to ParkourMan. There's a shimmy and a dance from Mark Bowles, the team captain of APK Blue. He is primarily a danger as an evader, but do not underestimate his tagging potential. He's going all the way around the outside, the dive up to the top of the mountain.
He got
There's a
it.
last-ditch effort. It's that mid-chase dive. If he doesn't get that, he probably doesn't get the tag at all.
Absolutely, especially the way
Okay,
that
yeah.
that tag played out and where it happened.
But
If Mark
it
Bowles
seemed
did
like
not get
Buddy
that,
gave,
he is
like,
stuck on
get
the
your
bottom
butt up.
of the mountainside. He's got so much ground to cover to another high EQ
Yeah, he
area
was
in the
running
tilted
too
cube. If
slow.
he didn't make that tag, it may have been an evasion.
You got to get a little bit more, get more. Because if I was in there, man,
Fombin comes
I'm running
in.
so
This
fast,
guy's
I'll probably
gone
just
viral
jump over
across
the whole thing. I don't know
world
where I'll
for
be
some
at.
of the mad stuff that he has done in terms of obstacle courses. He is such an athlete. That is pace. That is pace.
Yeah, I'm loving this ParkourMan
They
squad.
gotta lay off
Fombin
the-
just gunning it down the front line. Instead of having to go for that dive that we see so many athletes have to do, he kept it really reserved, jumps up to the top, leans back, getting the tag because he has so much more speed.
Well, in comes Brother once more. Now, he was the man that was evaded earlier on. Can he make up for it? Oh, well, he just decides against that, and perhaps wise, because it looked like his head was about to collide with a bar, and he's meant that he's got a little bit of time here to make a move, but he gets tackled up in the bar, but gets his man under the sisters.
That's
not a last-minute thing, not a last-ditch thing,
so
but you could sense that chase might have been getting away from him.
And I gotta hype up ParkourMan again. Fang Bin waits for that trigger. He waits for the tripwire to be set.
Now this is quite the entrance from ParkourMan, because however this game finishes up, they have shown us enough in these opening few chases that they are a force with which to be reckoned. But Brother is off, round the loading bay, moves through the mountain, and it does not matter, because he did not know that his opponent had taken the shortcut and was ready for it.
As you said, they're playing so well. A little slip up on the top of the ridge, but that was not ParkourMan's fault. That was Brother playing his body language perfectly.
Look at that.
He could not continue with.
Man, I tell you what, man, that's some. I don't care what nobody say. That you gotta be quick on the like your twitch fibers and muscles. Just gotta be real quick. They can play some good football,
outpace
man.
the Dorito cut, which got him tagged in the end.
They just can't get.
We are into the final quarter of this game, and APK Blue have not been able to get on the board against ParkourMan. The three-time China champions are here, and they are showcasing their skills, and they could pick up a win in their opening game here in Group D. Elijah, in action. Lovely stuff. He really has moved silkily around this quad tonight so far.
Yeah, that was great steps from Elijah. Always had 3 points of contact, always was ready to change direction on the drop of a pin. Now, the pressure has to be mounting here. Elijah's showing a little bit of being upset earlier. He loves this starting spot. Getting a little wiggle, feeling good. I'm hoping he can put up an evasion here. Otherwise, it's looking dangerous for APK Blue.
You gotta have that fluidity when you're doing this kind of stuff. I tell you that much. It helps to have a little in your tank.
Now getting up to the mountain. Elijah steps around the loading bay. There's a little jump, but he's nowhere near his man. Oh, onto the chaser's
That's what I'm
plate.
talking about. Get away from him, man.
Move, and there's a little sort of vault through the mountain there.
Yes,
this
get
is
away,
so good.
run
Again, the
away from him. Yep.
That is special.
That is exactly how I would do
That
it.
is what APK Blue have been promising.
What that really is that is
Now,
classic
that was good.
Elijah Vanderwever.
He said, "You ain't gonna get my speed."
Watching him do this stuff. That is what he does every single time. He sits on that starting block because if they stay center, it forces them to come out after him.
Wow, look at Logan, who has taken a serious knock.
There go Buddy again.
But he has been sent back in to try and save the match for ParkourMan. If he does not make the tag here against Elijah, they will lose this game 2-1, having led for most of it. He does not look groggy, surely he feels it, but Elijah is off and away, and he's off towards his sisters, but Logan goes, oh, wow! Well, that is pressure that forced the mistake, and Elijah stacks it out the quad. That means that the tag is given, and Logan now has a chance to win the game for ParkourMan in the most sensational of circumstances.
And after taking such a hard belt, he takes off the headband, rips it off his head, wipes the sweat down, sending Frank out. He needs to be a little bit more reserved on his tag attempts.
I want my cousins to win.
This is a story. Logan, Frank Mahia. Mahia needs to make the tag. He's doing his work up high. He's bouncing off the bars. Now he gets down low. There's that swordfish move. It's a new one as he gets his speed up to go through the mountain, but it's not affording him a chance. And Logan is off. Logan's in the corner. Is he trapped?
Oh my gosh, he got it!
No, he is not!
Oh my God!
Oh my days! Frank Mahia walking a tightrope. He gets the tag. ParkourMan were less than a second away from winning the game, but it does mean we are going to sudden death. Unbelievable.
Oh, my cuz, man. My cousin had it, but
heroic. He nearly won it for them. Frank Mahia saves it with what? 0.2 of a second left. I don't even know, Joey.
That's one of those very, very few times
He
where, to
should've
be
did a
honest with you,
flip almost.
if
I
he
don't
had
know what
jumped out of the
exactly.
quad, that would have given him enough space and enough time to make the evasion. But it's so hard to know that.
Yeah,
it's
I
so
know.
hard to keep that internal clock. Also, if you're wrong, you look like an idiot.
It's sudden death, so longest evasion wins. And it is Li Yiqi that is being sent in by ParkourMan. They have already got a point just for taking it to sudden death. If they have the longest evasion, they get a second point in
Who
the
got a
table.
point?
The chase with Logan Piner. Off he goes. He has to make a tag. He has to make it as quickly as possible. But this is going to be putting seconds on. This is putting seconds on, and quite a few seconds. It's already going to be a good target, and it's all the way around the outside. Logan is not going down that space. He's got a real problem here. It could be a 20-second evasion. Well, the tag is made, but it's not on 20 seconds. It does not matter whether it's 20 or 19 and a half. We'll have to get the exact timing, but that is absolutely brilliant from Li Yiqi, and it might be a match winner.
Li Yiqi just giving Logan the run around the entire
So I guess it's-
quad,
that
and it
was
looked
dope.
like Logan was just being a little bit too reserved with his chances. He wanted to wait for a mistake to happen. Li Yiqi did not give him any mistakes.
We need to know the official time, but ultimately he's got to have to go 20 seconds. Effectively, it's going to be 20 seconds. Tyler Carey is asked to carry APK Blue to victory and sudden death, but he's going to have to last the 20 seconds here. 19.84 is the official time. So it's as good as an evasion. It's a move around the outside of the sisters and now through the mountain and the tag and ParkourMan have won it.
That's
the three-time Chinese champions in their first ever chase tag event. They have not come here to be
You know
cannon
what I
fodder.
mean?
They have come here to be...
He wasn't playing no games, man. This is my first time watching this, man. Hey, this was fun. I gotta watch these again too. If you like my reactions, sub. You know what I'm saying? Give me a like. Comment something you want me to watch. This your favorite here, Uncle Germ. On to the next one.